Why are ACA reporting requirements so confusing for employers? Imagine trying to follow a recipe with no clear instructions, ingredients changing, and deadlines constantly shifting. That's what ACA reporting feels like for many employers. These rules are complex and layered, making compliance a real challenge. First, determining who counts as a full-time employee under the Affordable Care Act is not straightforward. Employees working 30 or more hours a week are considered full-time, but tracking hours for seasonal or variable hour workers can be tricky. Employers often use methods like the monthly measurement or look-back measurement to figure this out, and each has its own rules. This means employers must carefully monitor employee hours over specific periods to decide who is eligible for health coverage. Next, there are multiple forms to file. Employers need to submit Form 1094C and Form 1095C every year to the Internal Revenue Service. They also have to give each employee a Form 1095C showing the coverage offered. Filing deadlines depend on whether they file electronically or on paper. For electronic filing, the deadline is usually March 1st of the following year, but if filing on paper, it is February 28th. Recent IRS changes lowered the electronic filing threshold from 150 forms to just 10, which means even small employers must now file electronically. Ensuring coverage is affordable and meets standards adds another layer of complexity. Employers must use safe harbor methods based on W-2 wages, rate of pay, or federal poverty line to determine affordability. Applying these standards correctly for each employee is vital because mistakes can lead to penalties. If coverage is not affordable or does not meet minimum essential coverage requirements, the IRS can impose penalties under the employer shared responsibility provisions. Penalties are a big concern. If an employer does not offer coverage or offers unaffordable or inadequate coverage, the IRS can send a letter to 126J. This letter assesses penalties called employer shared responsibility payments. Employers then have a limited time to respond or appeal, which adds legal pressure and requires thorough documentation. There are also employee notices to consider. Employers must send notices like the Health Insurance Marketplace Notice and a summary of benefits and coverage. These notices inform employees about their options and help with transparency. Finally, employers need ongoing record keeping. Tracking employee hours, coverage offers, and affordability throughout the year is necessary to prepare accurate reports. This requires close coordination between human resources, payroll, and legal teams. All these steps demand time, resources, and specialized knowledge. From a labor and employment law perspective, these requirements create a complex environment. Missing a deadline or miscalculating eligibility can lead to penalties or legal issues. The detailed rules, strict deadlines, and need for precise documentation make ACA reporting a demanding task for many employers.